All right, today in Hamlet, we're going to be going over how to find the difference quotient of polynomial functions. So right here we have a basic polynomial. We have x squared plus x plus 1. And then this right here is the function to find the difference quotient. Now, what is difference quotient? Difference quotient is the difference between 2 points on a graph, right? And this is how we find it. That can be helpful in being able to find like the difference. Like, for example, if you're going to drop like a pen off a building or something like that, like you'll be able to find the rate of which that pen will travel down by measuring the distance between point A and point B, the top of the building and the bottom of the building. What difference over time, like x over y, is you're being able to find the rate of change within a graph of, Anyway, that's what a difference quotient's used for in real life. So let's go ahead and look at this, right? How do you do it? You take this, right? So our f of x, right, and our f of x plus h. What that means is that everywhere you see an x in this, right, our original polynomial, you're going to replace the x with an x plus h. So here and here, the plus 1 doesn't need it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and move these sticky notes so that we can actually see what we're looking at. Perfect. Oh, sorry, it's a little janky. Okay. So here we have just the start, right? So we're looking at replacing. So we're replacing every x with the x plus h, right? So x plus h squared plus x plus h plus 1 minus, right, the original function, x squared plus x plus 1. Butchered the x a little bit, but anyway, you just put that right there and you're going to make it negative. Just according to this, right? Original function goes there. And then it's all going to be divided by h. So let's move this down a smidge. Okay, so here you can see that we applied, we distributed and we simplified so we can be able to read it as it will appear. So x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus x plus h plus 1 minus 2 minus x minus 1. And we can just cancel out some of these, which is easy peasy. We'll cancel out the x, right? Our 1, x here. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and simplify, which should look like this. We got 2xh plus x squared plus h, and that's what's left over after we simplified. And remember, we're dividing everything by h according to this, right? So then we see that we have some h's here. We can go ahead and factor those out and go ahead and cancel them, right? And when we do that, our answer is the most simplified version, right? So 2x plus h plus 1. And so that's just a real simple example of how you can find the difference quotient using a regular function, okay? Polynomial function. So let's go ahead and see another example. There we go. So in this example, we're going to see 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. So if we go ahead and apply the function, right, then we're going to see that our 3, right, it doesn't get involved, right? We're just replacing the x. So this x gets the x plus h, but the 3 and the second power stay on the outside of the parentheses. That's an important thing to note. So same thing with this 5x, right? 5 parentheses x plus h minus 2 minus the original function, which is right there. Okay? We can go ahead and simplify and distribute it out, right? So 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared plus 5x plus 5h minus 2 minus 3x squared minus 5x plus 2. So we can go ahead and we can start to simplify this as well. We can just exit out some things, right? 3x squared is going to be minused out by the minus 3x squared, etc. After you simplify, you should have this, right? So we have 6xh plus 3x squared, plus 3h squared, my bad, plus 5h And that's all being divided by h, remember? So then let's factor out those h's, and simplified answer being 6x plus 3h plus 5. Again, this can be used to find the difference between 2 points, helps you find the rate of change in a graph. And it's used in calculus as well. I'm trying to think else. Oh, simple mistakes are usually what gets you in these big, long equations, is because you got all these things to worry about and keep track of, right? But take it slow and steady, do every step properly, and you'll be able to find the right answer. Thank you.